Hey there, I'm Finn and welcome to my channel. I realized I never really made a proper intro video on who I am and what I do here on this channel and all that proper YouTube jazz. So this video is exactly that. I'll also be showing you my new drawing setup and why I have a new one, as well as a quick drawing session so you don't have to see me just sitting here and talking. I'll also be talking about some life updates and the future of this channel and overall art direction. But before that, I want to let you all know that I opened a Ko-fi account where I post all my artwork and announcements. So it's like my main hub. Ko-fi, if you didn't know already, acts as a virtual tipping jar where you can support creators by donating money if you'd like. At the moment, I don't have membership set up, so if you want to support me monetary wise, you can head on over there and leave a tip. Otherwise, just interacting with this video by watching or leaving a like and or comment, and maybe subscribing would be awesome too. Alright, let's get on to it. So I go by Finn on the online world. I value my privacy very much, hence I wear masks when presenting myself on the internet. Also, digital footprint can be dangerous, just saying. The mask I'm wearing now is an original character of mine named Frances, and she's a plague doctor, as you can see. Okay, pause. I also have this fish persona for when I'm not showing my physical self. You'll see it on all my social media profile pics. If you're wondering why I chose a fish, I have this irrational fear of live fish, and this is my way of looking at them without fear, kind of. Okay, let me just whip out my homemade sketchbook for some warm-ups while I ramble a bit more about myself. So I just recently graduated from uni with a psych degree. I'm a self-taught artist. I've been drawing digitally since 2019 and traditionally since really young. Oh, let me zoom in a bit so I could get that shot better, even though the lighting is a bit horrid. So I'm based in Malaysia. What's up, C gang? And grew up thinking the typical mindset, that drawing is a waste of time. I should be studying instead. And look how I turned out. It really messed my brain up. So I'm trying to uncondition myself from that mindset bit by bit. Hence why I have been so inactive with art all these years. As a person who grew up with anxiety, it really was difficult to pick up a pencil again, even though it was a thing I enjoyed. It's my hobby. I really like to draw, but then I couldn't draw because of those dark thoughts, and it really sucked having to battle with yourself every day because of that. Oh, by the way, the rain just started pouring really heavily, so we're gonna have to switch on the table lamp for this. So anyways, apart from the whole drawing complex, I also like knitting, crafting, aka all them basic grammar activities, and even cosplaying. As for cosplay, I only started early last year and realized how super fun it was. I occasionally make my own props and costume for my cosplays and post them over on my Instagram, if you want to check them out. I'm pretty active there. Sometimes I stream too, if I'm, if I have the mood for it. The next big con I'll be going to is Comic Fiesta 2023, which is the upcoming weekend. Oh my god, okay. So yeah, I'll be cosplaying on both days. The first day, I'll go as Dominique Desade from Study Case of Vanitas, and the second day, I'll do Vertin from Reverse 1999. I plan to upload a video of me showing how I style my hijab for Vertin, so stay tuned. Okay, enough about me for now. So in this warm-up, I'm practicing the Loomis method for drawing the human head because God knows I need to stop avoiding anatomy studies. Finally! So I'm starting off with the human skull, and as you can see, I'm not quite sure how to draw the lower jaw yet. which is also commonly known as the mandible. I'll learn over time. So now I'm done with the warm-up. Let's get on to the next part. So now let me show you my amazing, low-key very sad budget drawing setup. So this is my setup. Say hello. It's an xppen Deco 01 version 2 which I just bought, connected to my Samsung S8 tab. The program I use to draw is Ibis Paint X, and I can only use this one button at the tip of the pen and these two buttons on the tablet. I can't configure anything else on tablet by the way. So this is gonna be like a short review of the whole drawing setup with this xppen tablet, since it is my first time using this brand. It all looks fine and I really like the drawing area size compared to the previous one I used, which is the one by Wacom tablet. Even the pen feels way nicer and it has a special pencil holder. Feel like a professional. Wow. And you can put the nibs in that thing. Shake shake. So the one important thing about this xppen tablet that I didn't know before buying is you can't draw horizontally when connected to a mobile device. So I have to have the wire sticking up and have the tablet be in a vertical mode to be able to use it properly. But honestly, it's kind of funny, but it works for now. I personally don't really mind it. So if you've followed my ambiguous art journey all these years, amazing by the way if you did, you know that I usually draw on my laptop in Clip Studio Paint with my one by Wacom tablet that I showed just now. Why the change? My laptop basically died. It's 5 years old and that Wacom tablet can only be connected to desktops, so you gotta adapt to change, you know. I don't know if any other artists have ever gone through this kind of weird setup, but so far everyone on YouTube at least has a very aesthetic, very functional setup compared to mine. But I honestly don't mind it, because despite the many limitations, I do feel like I'm way more comfortable with it because I'm drawing on my tablet compared to a really heavy program on the desktop. So I think it feels less daunting and less scary to just easily open up an app on the tablet and start drawing whatever. You know, it's like a digital sketchbook you bring around, because you can't bring around your laptop. My laptop is like 14 inches wide. Where am I going with it, right? Like for instance, here I'm doing a skull/portrait study of the Lich from Adventure Time, and it feels easier to just open up split screens and see my references while drawing, and also maybe watch some FNAF gameplay or something. Maybe, just maybe, it was just that my laptop wasn't a good one. But in any way, I like this more, so a win is a win. This doesn't mean that I won't be using my Clip Studio Paint account to draw anymore. I will. I really want it back. It's just I have to save up enough to get a decent PC or a stronger desktop to be able to use it. As for the actual drawing experience I go through, I use Ibis Paint X, which is a totally free app you can download. If you don't know about it, what have you been doing? Where have you been living? It's like one of the top free art apps that every artist will know about. Like, I don't care if you're a pro or not, you will know this app because it's free. Basically, it has lots of brushes. The only thing is, I don't mind the ads, because to access all the brushes, you just watch one ad and then they'll give everything to you for free for 18 hours. which is more than enough time per day. And yeah, even the tools, like the lasso tools, you can liquefy and stretch the stuff. And what else? You can blur, you can smudge, and yeah, it basically does a lot of what big programs do. Of course, it is a mobile app, but I think they recently also released a desktop version, which I obviously do not have the opportunity to try out. I'm looking at you, dead laptop. Thanks for nothing. Okay, that's enough. So let's talk about the drawing itself. Okay, so I found this really cool, very accurate reference photo from Pinterest, which I put it up as a reference photo in Ibis Paint. And the thing is, thanks again Ibis Paint X for having free materials to use. But I'm not competent enough to try replicate the water around the head. So you'll see in the end, I just completely didn't use water at all. I just acted as if his cloak is just wrapped around him, and his body is gone for some reason. He's defeated, but then he's still looking at you, you know. So the Lich to me is a really interesting character in Adventure Time, lore-wise, design-wise, and yeah. Apparently, I've been watching Adventure Time since I was, how old was I? 12, and now it's like 11 years later probably. I'm still obsessed over it because of how profound the show is. It's crazy and very emotional. It shaped me to become what kind of person I am today. But yeah, Adventure Time W show. If you've never watched it before, what are you doing? It's 2023. It's a whole new spin-off show of the gender bend characters. Come on. Oh, another thing about my quote-unquote art style is I tend to be more attracted to sketchy lines, like sketchy line art, and overall that, how do I explain it, that creepy, sketchy look and feel. So I try to incorporate that. The brush I used for the outlines here is I think it's a classic gouache. So yeah, I plotted out some of the main. Oh, hold on, this was yeah, my battery was dying at this time and I had to like stop for a minute. So the next day I continued. This is some footage from the screen recording that I took. So this part I am doing the shadows. Okay, the thing is, I haven't drawn in a long time, right? So this is mostly me trying to rediscover, you know, what I used to do and what I can do in a new, fresher outlook. So yeah, for the shadows I made the layer multiplied, and yeah, I add a bit more scratches here and there for some illusion of texture. Alright, now we're nearing the end game of this piece. As you can see, like I said just now, I totally ditched the water idea and just put him in darkness because that's usually where he belongs in the show. A very creepy dude who wants the destruction of all life. Just casual evil guy things. So yeah, this part I am just adding like more shadows. Oh, what happened there? I don't mind that. Okay, I think at this point I'm practically done, honestly. What do you think of this drawing? Any constructive criticism is welcome by all means, just keep it respectable, you know? Although I probably already see the flaws, to be honest, but another perspective would be nice. So yeah, the final result of this drawing will be, I think it's probably already uploaded once this video is up. It's on my Ko-fi page if you want to check it out in a better resolution, a better quality. The link is in the description below if you want to check it out. Well, hello again, I'm back with the face cam. Now let me talk a bit about what the future of this channel entails, because I need to take control of my life. I'm planning to at least upload 1 to 2 videos per month if I can. The videos would be mainly me drawing with commentary, or cosplay related videos, or even personal vlogs. I don't really have a set schedule for when I upload videos, since it depends on how much time I have to draw, record and edit them. I'm starting my first real job soon and I don't have much off days per month. So we'll just have to see and adapt, you know? I do plan to stream through my tablet here, but YouTube won't let me since I don't meet the minimal amount of subscribers for it yet. So that'll have to be put on hold for the moment. If I have any updates, I'll make a post on both my channel's community page and Ko-fi. Just stay tuned for those, yeah? If you've reached this far in the video, I want to thank you from the depths of my soul. You're a real one. Once again, it would be a real treat for me if you interacted with this video, either liking, commenting on anything I talked about, or maybe even subscribing if you'd like to see more stuff like this. If you found this video informative or helpful, let me know, or even let your friends know, or whoever you like. I post my finished artworks on Ko-fi, where you can also tip me any amount you'd like. Tipping is optional though. Instagram, where I post about my cosplay journey. All these links are in the description box below. This has been Finn, and I hope you have a peaceful day ahead. See you next time!